fairly low here, so.
All right, Pycat picked up a haste rune. Death to Pylai die. Oh man, I like that pickup, man. They're just like, nah, screw Py, screw his shenanigans. And light here for the Navi roster. Pycat may be gone on here, stunned up. MP is going to be able to get close enough. Telekinesis actually pushes him back. They now have a stun. They're going to try and finish off Pylai die. Now Pycat is probably giving up his life for this one, but at least they do get the kill. Now the Orban from the puck. Kezu will stop Biver's TP out with the coil. They make that a 2-for-1. And see if he can make the right kind of initiates to turn this thing. Now, mid one, oh man, he was kind of low mana, but then he got a pretty decent Mystic Snake. And now they're going to make their initiation onto multiple heroes. Try and blow up mid one before he gets off the mana shield, and they do get him. Now a second one, Pylai die also goes down. Puppy got to receive the shop from General here. Kezu comes in and does manage to get a turnaround kill. MP and Kezu dueling up here against 3. RMN misses out on the crush, and they will not pursue always there. So even though Navi are hitting these, they're beginning to hit some of these timings for the mid game, they're still losing these towers just by simple small rotations. Nice initiation from General. A 2-man call leading to the Sonic Wave. Mid one will survive through it initially, but doesn't have enough mana for the Stone Gaze, so he can't actually repel Navi. Navi get the opportunity to just run over whatever heroes they can. They've already picked up 2 bolt cores from Secret. Now they're looking for a support as well. Puppy is dusted up. They're going to be able to get the Corrosive Haze and the call, so Puppy doesn't have a chance for a time lapse there. Do have to be a little bit careful here. There is an opportunity for an instant stun if they get a coil and swamp at the same time. Pycat could be in a bad position, but General's there with the recourse. They manage to get a call onto MP, but he's too tanky. Now mid one right in the middle of all of this with the Stone Gaze. Pycat has to turn and fight, but there goes that Aegis, and there goes General too. The initiator's down. RMN's pushed away. That's going to be another form of initiation that's going to be missing for Navi. Fortunately, they do manage to get the Ursa.
But it's more about the how, not the if you can get it.
MP's in an awkward position here. He may be caught by these shrine rotations. Pycat's not going to turn around, though. He just keeps on marching forward. Goes for Pylai die because RMN's in the back lines. They do also catch MP. With that Blade Mail, it's going to do a decent amount of damage. They've caught Pylai die, but the Stone Gaze is turning them away from MP, who managed to get the swap back. Biver, a free pickoff there. Pycat still trying to lay waste to the back lines there, but is going to be coiled up and now kited around. He will end up going down here to mid one as they turn. RMN also being caught.
And Medusa's already back now.
Yeah. So now Medusa TPing onto the Shrine. Secret will begin their turn. They're going to get some combo stuns here onto Pycat. RMN's going to interrupt that one. Does manage to get a decent crush, but now caught in a 2-man coil. Kezu makes sure that 2 of them will end up going down.
General has 2.7k gold, but at this point may just need buyback for this high ground defense, and I don't even know if Navi can defend this one.
Yeah, it seems like no matter what happens, they're going to be crippled. If they can defend this, they will have lost most of their map control, and it'll be hard to gain that back. General's going to come in with his Shadow Blade, try to go for the back lines here with the Shadow Blade and the Blink Dagger, but they do have the counter vision. He managed to blink away from that one, but now swap back in. His initiation going to be total futile now as he gets right-clicked apart. RMN also going to be caught here. Nice activation of the Shrine by Biver, while Pycat goes for some of the side heroes, but can't finish any of them off. There's too many force staffs, too many swaps, too many problems for him to lock down these very mobile heroes. And now mid one just keeps on marching forward. He's got half the mana, still has Aegis, has that Solar Crest to be able to work off of, and all of Secret is sitting behind him, waiting to go. Another time-lapse activated by Puppy on a mid one, healing off a small bit of damage.
16-second cooldown, like, yeah, just to give him like an extra 300 mana. Puppy time lapses. They lose Kezu though.
That's something. Dendy's gonna keep on moving forward here. They kind of ignore Dendy. Just go ahead and keep on right-clicking down Pycat. MP makes sure he continues to kite that hero. Puppy, he gets taken apart there with the Enrage activated by Pycat. He does the extra damage necessary. Sonic Wave hits a little bit there. Does manage to finish off MP. Pycat desperately needs to get away though. It does have a Blink Dagger up. He's good. Now they're trying around. They can actually pursue this one out, especially with RMN. They're going to be able to catch Pylai die here. Mid one is going to turn and fight as best he can, but I'm not sure if mid one can, though. He is going to be able to pick up one and is going to be brought down. The problem is on his second life, he's not going to be receiving any help. Navi are actually going to buy back on RMN just to make sure that mid one can't actually escape. They're going to get the Corrosive Haze, and Pycat's just waiting and waiting and waiting until he can make his initiation. General almost dies here, but the Shadow Blade activated. Now the Enrage with the damage coming in. Mid one pops the Manta. Maybe he can still pick up a couple more kills here. General gets the call. He gets one. He was so close to picking up 2 or 3 more. He almost 1v4'd the rest of Navi. Yeah, General knows he can't just go on the Medusa, right? He's got to get the back line. That's been a problem for most of Navi. It's why these smoke initiations are oftentimes the most successful. Not sure if this one's going to be, though. They're going to go on a Pylai dive first. Swap back. My MP's right in the middle of all these heroes. So is Mid-Wan, though. He immediately goes and targets General first with all this damage. A good Sonic Wave. The back lines. Pycat does manage to kill Pylai die. He now focuses on Kezu. Can't quite get him, though. Too mobile. And he's now locked in by the Dream Coil. RMN tries to come in, give him some relief. The Crush comes in a bit too late, though. 70 seconds on the clock for Pycat. RMN, a similar scenario here. General comes in with the Blade Bell, does manage to finish off MP, and Mid-One's running out of mana. But do they have the damage to finish him off? A little bit more of a juke, and they get him. Finally, General does manage to bring him down with the Culling Blade.
See how Secret, they're looking to siege into an Aegis. I mean, that really shows how confident they feel their position is.
Those lightning procs are kind of rough. They are going to start going onto the Queen of Pain here, locked in, Scythe of Ice, as well as the Coil. He is going to get a helpful Force Staff there from Biver, and they activate the Shrine as well. They're receiving so much damage from Mid-One and his Dusa with the Bouncing Lightning and all the Split Shot. They're all dropping low here. They need to activate another Shrine, going to throw back another Medusa Illusion into the real one, but it doesn't save Biver's life. He's now down for 50 seconds, and Secret have a numbers advantage. General needs to even this out. He needs to find the right kind of initiation. They're going to start going on to him with Pycat, but Jesus, look at him. He doesn't do anything, and Mid-One just rips him apart. Now RMN somehow gets caught in the Stone Gaze. Pycat comes back, but they're scottied up. They're easily going to be able to kite around this carry, and I think Navi, it's time to say goodnight for game one. Yeah. They're down with 3 heroes, no buyback.
Jeez. That was 1v5ing with Bloodlust past this observer. Puppy sees it's empty, and there we go. Oh, they're a bit slow.
Yeah, they were just... That coordination was not great. They still managed to hit the stun, though. Telekinesis pullback. Could they actually finish him off, though? They can't body block him, so there's no real way for General to be able to close that gap quickly. The dust is going to wear out, and a fresh invis laid down. They are going to try and keep going. Jesus Christ! All right. It's both sentries down and a dust. They did get that first blood. He's going to be cut off here by RMN. Very low chance, but he might be able to get this kill. If he hits the stun, now has to pop the Diabolic Edict afterwards with the extra nuke or the Phase Bolt. They might still be able to get this kill. Puppy comes in, soaks up some of the damage. He has not managed to accomplish nearly as much as the Navi supports. Now with a triple stun combination, they'll pick up Puppy as well, 4-1 to Navi. NP, maybe, with a Sunstrike. RMN. Oh, his TP was just about to complete. It was so close, but not close enough. Now Biver may go down.
Does not have a TP, so do not see a good escape for him. Does have a telekinesis.
Pull back.
Push MP back, but
think you would.
TP still.
General, he would have to be there.
They still feel like they can use this trio to find a kill, ideally on the Invoker.
They're not going to be able to clip Puppy with that one. They may still be able to bring Mid-One down. They'll hit the stun as the Chronosphere fades back, and there's going to be a lot of Secret heroes to be able to respond. Dendy does manage to get a really good RP, though. No turnaround, though. RMN is going to get burned out from the Ignite.
Lower level than you want to be to start taking big 5-on-5 engagements. Pycat's fine.
Oh, no, Pycat. Oh, God, I can see it coming, too.
Themselves, I mean, kind of back in this game. They're not really that out of it. They're just playing the slower paced game. They're playing the farm game, so it kind of appears, I guess, on the surface that, like, oh, Navi's doing more. They're pressuring the lanes. They're the ones who are initially getting more of the kills, but RMN at top.
Sunstrike will finish him off.
Great combo. Yeah.
Biver does manage to steal the Stomp that will lead into General hitting a stun as well, but Kezu is very tanky. He's got Hooded Defiance as well as a point booster. Biver's now going to be blasted down by Mid-One. Double kill for them. Also track kills going the way of Secret. General's now been spotted. Great tornado from Mid-One. He does manage to get a Burrow Strike TP out. He will be okay. They actually are getting kind of run around, and they got a lot of tier 2 damage there in the bottom lane. General's going to go for an Epicenter on a Pylai die. Now, this time around, it doesn't look like a Stampede will save him, but in the end, it's Pylai die. That guy's literally known for dying. He's okay. Pycat actually jumping forward away from the Hood Stomp. They're going to be controlled up by the Cold Snap, though. He's too far forward and gets picked apart, knowing that this is probably going to be the most important part of the game. They're going to be able to get an initiation on a Pylai die, so one support picked off. The other one may not die here. Kezu actually managed to get the stun onto Dendy. Dendy invised up, but they do have the vision of him. He starts getting away. Nice Chronosphere. Pycat locking in 4. They're going to be able to get the Burrow Strike off that with the RP. 4 down from Secret. That'll open up Roshan finally. It wasn't Dendy who found the initiation, but Pycat who redeems himself with a game-changing ultimate.
15 seconds as well. Navi want to force this.
Mid one pops his head out. That is nothing more than a tornado to dispel that double damage that was sitting on Pycat. They are going to try and come forward here. They do manage to hit the stun. Pycat doesn't actually get off the BKB fast enough, but he does have that second life. MP, he gets off a BKB his own. He actually charges forward here through Navi's lineup, trying to go on for Biver here, but he does get Oh, that was a well-timed bash, and RP almost finished him off, but Dendi does manage to hold on to it as the time lapse completes. Dendi with his Shadow Blade in a position. Nice double stun out from General on the Puppy, and Pylai die. That telekinesis is going to be thrown into Pi. They are going to get that two-man Chronosphere. Now Dendi still waiting for his opportunity to catch some of the cores. The supports are going to end up going down. Finally, the RP's laid out. It's going to be on mid one. They want to stop this big damage dealer. Another great burrow strike out from General. Hits Kezu as well on this side. Can they hit it with the skewer? They've got him. Bowls right into him. Kezu going to be stopped from being able to TP out. That will be a track kill for Na'Vi, since Biver had that one stolen away from Puppy.
These are, like, now that we're kind of in the late game, like the RP, the Chrono, it feels like you use one, you win a fight, they back up within the next minute or so.
Oh, another two-man stun from General. He just doesn't stop. The skewer back onto Puppy. Freebie for Na'Vi on their way out.
Navi are ready to go again. They've got ultimates once more.
They know General's in here. Do they really want to make this initiation? They don't manage to catch Pycat. They do hit General and blow him up with a meteor. Now, the ultimate's going to be laid out by Pycat. He's trying to finish off MP. Does he have the damage? No, the time-lapse goes off again. He gets a bash, though, double bash, and he does manage to finish off. Kezu going to be caught by a burrow strike. Puppy's up next. Biver right in front of his face. Looks like they're going to be able to get that kill. Nice turnaround by Puppy. That's a track kill as well. But in the end, Rubik is the only one who goes down, and Secret lose 3. Again, choosing to fight into Na'Vi. Are they going to do it again and again and again? Dendi is very clearly trying to play a neutralizer role. See if they can catch Pylai Die here. The Stampede goes off, slows some of them down. They do manage to kill Pylai Die here. The RP goes out from Dendi, but not feeling comfortable. Is going to try and skewer out. Blinks away. He's good.
Big numbers advance. The 5v3.
Oh,
Pycat. But
he's got the BKB. If they could finish off MP inside this Chronosphere. He had a hard time last time with a Burrow Strike Epicenter coming in. That'll make it a whole lot easier. Pycat jumps forward, tries to go for more here. Slowing down Puppy with the time dilation. Kezu helps him out. They're going to turn, try and blow up Pycat. They've got him. The BKB used inside the Chronosphere leads Pycat to his own death.
Due to these new pickups.
Mid one looks for another pick, but Puppy does see a couple of rotating heroes. Pylai Die is going to be jumped on by the Burrow Strike. They're going to be able to follow up that stun. Biver gets picked off in the meantime. MP still trying to fight this one out with RMN with his physical damage, and now a two-man tornado into the Sunstrike. Sunstrike not really hitting there. RMN used his own Yule Scepter to try and buy himself time, but he is still going to go down. But on the other side of things, Kezu is being very disruptive. Right in front of all of Na'Vi, does manage to disrupt them and keep them from pursuing the rest of Secret. And it looks like they're low enough HP. They can't actually do much here. Pykat's trying to turn, does have the Aegis, but he doesn't really have the mana to back it up. He does get a time lapse off, does a lot of damage, but has an EMP coming in. Pykat's just going to pop the BKB, hoping to save the Aegis for another time, but a Sunstrike, ooh, a little bit too far forward. Mid one misses that one, but Kezu does manage to hit him with the Shivas. Pycat does get a little bit more distance with the time walk, but his silence comes out. Surely they're going to be able to get Pycat 25 HP.
We'll
see if it's possible. They've got the vision. General's sitting on the high ground with a ward. They see Pylai Die. Yeah, he's not the hero they want to go on. They do see Kezu here, and they're going to chrono Kezu. Now, trying to blow him up inside of this one, make sure he doesn't get off the Stampede, controlling him as much as possible. Dendi tries to make his initiation, but immediately gets countered. Kezu's still alive. Now he gets off the Stampede. Disaster strikes for Na'Vi. Completely misreading how they could take down Kezu, and Dendi getting caught as he tries to make his second initiation. That'll be the Aegis, and that'll probably be a wipe here. As I'm not sure how Pykat's going to be able to get away, especially without that Linken's. Gets instantly Scythe the Vice, just like Dendi did.
It's like a casual Aether Lens for some extra cast range to make sure he can get some of his spells off.
Oh, they do get him with the Telekinesis and the Chronosphere, so MP may end up dying here, but here comes that damage mitigation. The Glimmer Cape trying to save him long enough. The bash comes out, but there goes the time lapse. Now Dendi, he needs to find a good RP to be able to save this fight, but it doesn't look like it's possible. Pycat is also going to go down. RMN, his BKB wears out towards the tail ends of his TP. He ends up getting stopped by the Scythe of Ice.
It really has been the difference maker, the fact that Puppy and Pi have done so much.
Here comes that Epicenter. Burrow Strike just on the Puppy, and that's not even going to be enough to finish him off. General, it's going to be Scythe of Ice, and looks like he should go down here. Dendi makes his way back to the fountain, tries to get a skewer, but can't actually latch it in time, and there it is. GG called from Na'Vi, despite a promising mid game with all those team fights and big time abilities, Navi will end up losing to Secret in their second best of 3, 2-0.